today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft from Cal. It's Jared Goff.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up second and
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and downfield.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
56, Mike.
Now a first down throw, gone. Incomplete, this is Albert Wilson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, it's gone. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
It's a
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
36-yard line.
Throwing again is gone. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. To the air again, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Goff throwing again. And his throw here's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Again, Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. They'll run with Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick 6 last time out. Patterson on the draw play. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
It's 3rd and 16.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bears nothing.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And incomplete as the screen there unsuccessful. So now 4th down coming up. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Pulled in at the 24. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 36-yard.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and a yard. Goff voids the target, and he has it over the middle. Tyler Boyd.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Open man is Higgins. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New York.
On the run, it's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
Loss of 2.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Giants.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's second down and
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And 4.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
The Giants take over first
And
and
New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Unable to corral him. He fights through and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
New York.
A first down carry for Barkley. He can't get him down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
that drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 10, Goff again. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Goff on first down, and his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Back to the air, Goff on 2nd down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd and long. It's gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Albert Wilson.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
7-yard line.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bears on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A shotgun snap for Goff. Wilson snags it left side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Albert Wilson.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Giants' 19-yard line.
They run with Patterson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Ball carried by number.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Brings up 3rd and
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
he's brought down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Made at the 5-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was...
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Powering his way forward. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over.
1st and 10.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For Albert Wilson.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this will be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
37-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. So a victory